So, what is the sweet spot between extreme simplicity, borderlining a lack of functionality, and the all-in-one advanced course platforms that might drive you into the ground? In this video, we'll take a look at a new kid on the block who might have found a sweet spot between simple and powerful. Esmerise is a course platform with all the features you would expect. A course creator with different types of content, a forum or community, if you will, payment gateways, integrations, certificates, and all that jazz. To begin with, I was a bit confused. It looked kind of different, but then I understood what it was, and after testing Esmerise more thoroughly, there are two things that stand out to me: the extreme simplicity of the platform and the gamification features. Like my favorite community platform, School, the guys from Esmerise have made an effort to embed some fun and games into their product. With a point system you can dial in as you want, a reward system of both avatars and actual rewards like a coaching call or a t-shirt, and finally a leaderboard where people can see how they rank and strive to get to the top. At first, I actually didn't believe much in the whole idea of points and gamification and rewards, until I actually tried it on School and saw how much people react to this gamification, the competition, and earning points to unlock stuff. Industry leaders like Kajabi try to do a bit of the same, but their skewed allocation of points ruins the whole system. Some things give you 1 or 2 points, while others give you 100, sending you right to the top. It makes sense to open up for customization of how you allocate points, because if you have a very self-paced program, a course, then you might give more points for consuming content. If you have a more community-based product, you might give more points for posting stuff in the forum. There's not a lot to set up, just a few point categories, any number of rewards you create, and when they unlock, how much they cost, so to say. I also love how they made an effort to make the user experience a fun one, with those micro interactions of animated confetti when you complete something, or those confirmation sounds when you get an answer in a quiz right. The other reason why you as an educator would choose Esmerise over a huge American course platform like Kajabi, Teachable, or Thinkific is that this platform is much simpler to manage. The big ones have grown big with a million features and add-ons, but oftentimes less is more. When you start out, the last thing you want to drag you down is the tech you use. You want to find a platform that's easy to use, has a few solid pillars of functionality, and that has an interface or experience that you enjoy, that you like to work within. It took me a few moments to figure this out, but Esmerise doesn't really have an admin panel and a student-facing interface. It's pretty much the same. As an admin, you can of course edit the different components, but there's no need to preview anything, because when you hit save, you see what the students see. Doesn't it look a bit too basic, a little empty? There are two reasons why I don't think so. The first one is that it's kind of a trend to design digital platforms as simple as possible. Just look at School. The reason why they have such great success and momentum right now is that their platform just feels familiar and easy to use. The other reason why Esmerise is designed the way it is because it has to work equally well on desktop and on mobile. Most other course platforms need your students to download a native app, log in with their credentials, and find your courses inside. Esmerise is built for both desktop and mobile, so there's no need for a native app. You just save the website to your home screen, and there it is. These PVAs or progressive web apps only work well if the interface is super light and snappy, so it feels like a native app. And a small bonus is that you can actually edit your courses as an admin on your phone if someone complains about a broken link or something. A unique feature I haven't seen before is the way you timestamp, which is an ingenious way to make video lessons more digestible and skimmable. Works like on YouTube, with a time code and a short description of that chapter. In 2024, we skim read everything. We scan the page to find the most interesting parts, and we want to do the same with video. YouTube has introduced a bunch of features around this, like preview on hover and chapter timestamps, and Esmerise jumps on this trend, and it works. Speaking of 2024 new trends and skimming everything, I found it quite funny that Esmerise allows you to watch a video at 4 times original speed. Don't know how much I would pick up, but maybe Gen Z is able to digest it. Course platforms disagree about the best format for talking to students. Is it a Facebook-looking, post-based feed? Is it direct messaging, or is it comments below lessons? Esmerise does something new on top of those things, which is a group chat. In your settings, you can enable or disable group chat, which opens up a chat panel where you can write messages and choose whether or not it should go out as an email as well. If you're thinking this will become a huge mess, I can tell you how hard it is to make people engage with your courses long term. People buy it, life gets in the way, and they never finish it, or they finish it quickly and never return. So any features like a group chat, for example, is very welcomed. Esmerise actually claims to 3x your completion rates compared to traditional courses. And they do that through all these things: points, chats, rewards, ease of use, mobile first, and so on. I love to test website builders because it's really hard to get the balance right between do it yourself, start from scratch, design everything yourself, and done for you, template-based building blocks that makes it easier to build a website than with, for example, WordPress. I don't think I've ever seen a simpler editor. I chose to start from scratch instead of the page template that already has a bunch of elements. And then it's all about adding empty sections or pre-made sections and making changes. Super easy. And I like the basic aesthetics of these blocks. Subtle design, lots of space, looks professional. The user journey on Esmerise is that your potential student visits a landing page, buys a course, and enters the platform. There's not a whole lot more around funnel builders and email campaigns and automations. Esmerise has a handful of integrations, so you can send your customers to an email client and have automated sequences go out from there, but it's not inbuilt. I also missed an analytics dashboard to see just a bit of course sales, revenue, and product progress. But you'll have to do with Google Analytics and Stripe for now. I think the perfect time to join a company as a customer is when that company is mature enough to have a solid product, but young enough to still care about the customer. Esmerise gets a lot of praise for both their product and their people, so right around now is probably a good time to join if you are looking to sell courses online. I actually tested their response time by sending an email to their technical support. 3 minutes, pretty impressive. And I was told the support is even more responsive if you write them on WhatsApp. The team behind the platform is just a handful of people, so when you reach out, you don't talk to some outsourced customer support service. You reach the co-founders and the core employees that help you with your problems. This is not the case with the major course platforms. Esmerise's price point is also quite fair, with the Pro plan costing you around $1,000 a year, which is about half of what Kajabi charges for their growth plan. You do get extra features with Kajabi like blogging and podcasting, but the question is if you really need it. And Esmerise counters some of that with unlimited courses and what you could call your own custom app. For me to see, Esmerise is the simplest, complete course platform. Yes, there are even simpler setups like Gumroad, Pensight, and School, but if you want to give your students that full-fledged online classroom experience, and you don't like the idea of going with these full-blown advanced platforms like Kajabi, like LearnWorlds, Esmerise might be the perfect choice. Although it's only from 11 reviews, their Capterra score of 4.8 is decent. And when I translate the Italian testimonials from their home market, they're also quite positive, highlighting the ease of use and the responsive support. If you want to try Esmerise, there's a free 10-day trial. Just click the link below the video. I hope you found this review helpful in finding the right course platform for you. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel to see more videos like it in the future. Thanks for watching.